Hello everyone, I'm Big D and welcome to Big D Beast Gaming. Today we're going to look at how the divisions work in Call of Duty World War II. I know they may be a little bit confusing and people may not know how it is going to work because the creator class has now been taken out, but it is quite simple. We're going to go through every single little bit of it, so stay tuned guys to find out how you create a class with the divisions in Call of Duty World War II. So first you have to decide what type of gun you want to use. So if you want to use the assault rifles, you have to pick the infantry division. If you want to use snipers, that's the mountain division. SMGs are in the airborne division, and so on and so forth. So now you've decided what type of gun you use, you choose that and then you move on to the next part, which is a division skill. I'm going to go through every single one of them. So first we have infantry. They have a bayonet charge where you would have to push down R3 on your controller. He will then charge at the enemy and knife him straight away, just like that. It's going to be an absolute mean division skill and I can't wait to use that. Next we have the armored division and they get to use bipod. The bipod is something that attaches to the bottom of your gun, so it reduces recoil and you can get a better accuracy shooting at the enemy. Next up we have the airborne division, where you get to use a suppressor on any of the SMGs and you're going to be able to go around the map as normal and be undetectable when you are firing your gun. With the mountain division you get sharpshooter. Now basically with this it will give you aim assist while you are holding your breath to take the shot, and also the surrounding area will turn black. Next we have the expeditionaries and they get to use the incendiary shells, which basically means while you put it into your shotgun like he's doing right here, once you fire it, it's going to let off this massive fiery explosion, a bit like Dragon's Breath in other Call of Duties. So now I've gone through every single division skill, we're going to try and make our own division by starting it right now with the infantry as an example. So as you can see at the top of the screen here, infantry skill bayonet charge is what we're going to have to choose because there is only one of these shown at E3, along with division training. There is only one shown for every single division and this one is called infantry 3. Now the 3 basically means we're going to have to level this up from number 1 all the way to number 3. With Infantryman 3 you get to use 2 extra attachments on your primary weapon and 1 attachment on your secondary weapon. And the read up underneath says, exceptional care of their weapons allow these fighters to outgun the rest. So it basically means that you're going to be able to maybe run, I think, 4 attachments on your assault rifle and just 1 extra on your secondary weapon, which will be very handy indeed. Now as we go back to our division page, we know that we have a division skill and a division training now. Next comes the basic training, and this is where Sledgehammer Games have taken away the perk system and put this into place. So you're going to have to read every single one very carefully so that you can get the best for your fighter. So say for instance you wanted to use Ghost, you would have to choose the Phantom trait right here for the basic training, which basically means you have quarter of movement and you are invisible to recon aircraft while moving. So that there is 2 perks together, which is Dead Silence along with Ghost. Also in that one you take no fall damage while you're jumping over the walls, which will come very handy at the moment in Infinite Warfare. You imagine if you put that in with the Synaptic, oh my god, everyone would be absolutely beasting it. But if say for instance as well you wanted to use Hardline, which is one of my favourite ones, because look guys, I'm just a very average gamer and sometimes I definitely need help with them score streaks. But this is where the problem comes with not being able to use all of these. I'm gonna have a bit of trouble because I like using Ghost and I also like using Hardline. So as you know, Phantom is one of them and Ordnance is another. So we're going to have to choose very carefully what kind of basic training we want for our soldier. Maybe when we get our hands on the game we're going to be able to tell which ones will be best for us. But guys, pause it right here so you can have a look at every single basic training there is and see which ones is best for you. We're going to go over one of them just because it's in the picture that I'm using for the example on the infantry division, and that is Honka. You get to take less explosive damage and it reveals enemy equipment. This here is basically Flak Jacket and Engineer put into one. So let's go back to our soldier and see what we've got at the moment. So we know that we have the infantry division, we have the division skill at the top, which is bayonet charge. Next is the division training, which is infantryman 3. Now, making sure that you guys know there are only one of each of these shown at E3. We do believe there could be more, but unfortunately we don't know until maybe a little bit closer to the beta, which is going to be August 25th. And along at the bottom we have basic training, and this on this picture here has Honker, and we know that that basically is engineer along with Flak Jacket. All there is to do now is to choose our primary and secondary weaponry with our attachments, along with the equipment, which can be smoke grenades or flashbangs or any other kind of grenade that is in the game. I'm going to show you the primary weapon, which is on the example. That's the BAR. It looks very much like an LMG, but it isn't. I assure you, it is an assault rifle. After that, we have to choose our score streaks. We have the glide bomb, we have the mortar strike, along with the arterial bombardment. We have the carpet bomber, flamethrower, which you can use even when you are killed, as long as you haven't used all the fuel up in the tank. We have the fighter pilot on the top left hand side, and of course we have the counter recon aircraft along with the recon aircraft. There are more score streaks in the game, but I don't know what they are yet, so there's no point in me just pretending that I do know. I'd rather give you guys the facts. But guys, that's basically how you make your division, from choosing the division skill, the division training and basic training, all the way up to choosing your guns and the score streaks. I'm going to give you a little example here on how the other divisions look, from the armoured, the airborne, expeditionaries, as well as the mountain divisions. Also at E3 we got to see the firing range. We're going to be able to have that back in the COD as well. That's going to be fantastic to use guns that you don't normally use and see how they handle, as well as seeing if you're actually going to like them. But guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, turn on notifications so you never miss a video from my channel again. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button so I know that you like the content. Let's try and get 5 likes on this video. That'd be absolutely fantastic, and I appreciate that very much. If you're still here also, thank you for that. I do appreciate everyone who watches my videos all the way to the very end. Give me a comment down below if you're excited for COD World War II. It'd be fantastic to talk to you guys as well. Keep on beasting guys, and I'll see you soon on another video.